Stephen Miller was in the news today. His uncle wrote a scathing op-ed in which he called his nephew a quote-unquote immigration hypocrite for supporting policies which, had they been put into place before Miller's family arrived in the U.S., would have prevented them from entering the country and would have resulted in them supposedly being wiped out in their country of origin. So is Stephen Miller a hypocrite for supporting such policies despite his background? I say, whether he is or is not, is irrelevant. Who cares? He's right on immigration. What would have benefited Stephen Miller's family at the turn of the 20th century is irrelevant. What benefits Stephen Miller as an individual is irrelevant. What matters, and what is relevant, is what benefits, and what is in the interest of the American public at large today, and what is in the interest and what benefits American children, our children, tomorrow. The evidence is conclusive. Immigration is a net negative for Americans. It increases crime, it lowers our wages, it leads to social unrest and instability, it erodes our traditional culture, it leads to bigger government, the expansion of federal powers, the spread of socialism. Overall, Americans come out losing because of mass migration. So is it hypocritical to oppose it, even if you have descendants who are immigrants to this country? Who cares? When we're in this country, if we call ourselves Americans, we cease to think about what's in the interest of our particular ethnic group, and we see what's in the best interest of the country as a whole. Sadly, far too many immigrants and their descendants fail to adopt this mentality, and they continue acting along the interests of their own particular ethnic group. And that is precisely why we need to limit migration.